So this time we so-called meditation. In this approach, it's more like a artificial laboratory where for a limited amount of time we have nothing to do. We don't have to think about something. All that we need to think is postponed. So it's like having a little vacation from planning, controlling, free from any external doing. This in itself is special. We don't have moments like that. So we welcome all perceptions that arise in the now. Sounds, images, feelings, sensations. We welcome them all without trying to change any of them. Without going into the past or the future. Letting go of any type of spiritual goal. Releasing the weight of the body onto the chair and the floor, earth. We don't try to stop the thoughts. Having this open, unfocused, panoramic attention. And being this openness, this aware openness, which allows for all these perceptions to come, to stay, to go. Effortlessly being aware. And notice that all these perceptions, sounds, sensations, and thoughts, they all appear onto this background, this inner, spacious, all welcoming, aware space. So instead of being too preoccupied with this content, reactions in the body, we also notice this welcoming, stable background. An interesting exercise or exploration is in relation to thoughts, which are pictures, flashes of images, memories, voices. Because often we may see that there's the thought, or we are in a thought, or the thought is in us. And an interesting exercise is to, as we notice that, to notice as that thought image, how it fades away, how like a wave that reaches the shore, it collapses. So try to notice as thoughts vanish back into the aware silence. We don't try to vanish them, we just notice as they dissipate. Similar how the sound, vibration of sounds, they dissipate into this background of aware silence. If some of us have lots of thoughts, don't don't fight them. It's just like the weather. It's thoughtful. It's lots of thoughts. Just doing the best to notice as they come and go. Being the witness of these thoughts coming and going. Yet we don't meditate or focus only this realm of thought. We are open to the realm of feelings and sensations. We are open multidimensionally, sounds, thoughts, sensations, without preference. For some of us, there might be not so many thoughts. We may notice some holding in the body or some localized sensations. Some of us, we may feel really groovy, open, transparent, but it's natural as the mind is more quiet to become in touch with certain localized, contracted sensations or not in the belly, in the chest. That's normal. We are most likely becoming aware of stuff that was already there, yet covered by activities and busyness. What to do is to let go resisting them and fully allow them, these energies, completely. And also not focusing into them, opening the attention, noticing them as well as the this aware openness in which they arise. Just noticing with benevolent indifference. Nothing needs to change. Notice whatever we perceive as content that is impermanent, it's changing, and that which is aware remains. It's constant. This is not as a result of a practice, but that is already the case. Remember, if there's any tension, to open the attention, don't focus into it, and be like a gracious host, like really letting these energies to roam through freely without us trying to manage, control, eliminate, even figure out. This Indian sage Ramana said, let what comes come, let what goes go, and see what remains. And what is there all along, before, during, and after the coming and going. As a rule of thumb, and important principles of these teachings is whatever we perceive, it's not it's not you, it's not me. Whatever we perceive, we are that which is aware of it. And we can play with this ultimate thought. It's called the ultimate thought, this so-called self-inquiry. We can ask this question, and knowing that nothing the mind will say, we don't care what the mind says. So this question doesn't have a mental answer. What is aware right now? Notice that whatever it is which is aware of the sounds of the crickets, what is aware of this sound of my voice, what is it that is now perceiving sensations in the belly or wherever they are? This question is not meant to be answered intellectually. What am I? And just waiting without waiting. If there are any thoughts arising in the mind, you can ask the question, to whom do these thoughts appear? They appear to me. Okay, what am I? Whatever is arising as a sensation, as an image, as a thought, be interested in that which is aware of it. So let's switch gears now and we remain with this open panoramic attention, non-interfering what's arising. We'll do a little bit of welcoming of our life. So welcome something, whatever is it in the life of you, the life of this, with the name, and just tune into something, welcome something that bothers you, some maybe something that is some pattern that is brings dissatisfaction or conflict, or welcome any pattern of event or reaction of thought or feeling. Welcome any internal dynamic that bothers you. You wish it would just go away. Just hone into one thing that appears as a problem. And really allow whatever comes spontaneously as a thought, as a feeling, images, memories connected with this pattern, without interfering, just noticing from awareness whatever it's arising on you. While also noticing this spaciousness, the screen in which the images and reactions may appear. And whatever comes up, let it be as it is. Image, maybe some inner reactions, without trying to change anything. Allow also any thoughts about it, any inner complaining or judgments about you or the situation or the world or whatever. Allow the thoughts connected to this recurring pattern. Yeah, let it now play out. I don't like this. I really don't like this. It's not fair. Why is this happening to me? Whatever thoughts you guys have. Also remain conscious. See this as inner voices, inner sounds in the head. Stay present to the sense of I amness. Stay with this open, spacious attention. Don't focus into anything. Whatever is coming up, let them irrationally percolate. See what's the story behind this. What's any belief? Is there any belief there? Any story that we tell ourselves? There's maybe something wrong with you, with me. See there's any deficiency, story, belief. Let it come up crisp. And see those as inner voices, sounds in the head. It's just thoughts. It's not you. We are this presence in which all this stuff bubble into, like the sounds. Tune into your body, into the frontal line, and see if there's any kind of unpleasant reactions, sensations, and really release custody over them. If it's unpleasant, let them, yeah, open the focus and notice this, the space around the sensations. See the reactions for what it is, just energy bubbling. And notice that there's no me in the sensations. There's no me in this feeling. The feeling is in me as this open presence. If they are persistent, it is because we focus into them or because we don't want them. So let go, trying to get rid of them, open the attention. Yet they do have their due course, so they just clouds kind of floating through the sky of our presence. We can ask ourselves, do this discrimination, investigation. Am I this energies, this cluster of sensation in my gut or chest, or am I that which is aware of them, to whom they appear? And as soon as we establish the truth of the facts, we are not those, they appear in us, we are aware of them, then simply zoom out, like open your attention. Why be busy with what we are not? Being busy with this coming and going. So let's go back to what we really are. So zoom out and come back to this presence, this experience of being aware globally, hearing, noticing the sensations at the sole of the feet, noticing the inner spaciousness. We don't need to get rid of the sensations, they will go soon enough. Don't worry about them. If any residuals, we release custody over them, give them full freedom to, and we offer them to the space. Surrender sensations, feelings to this aware spaciousness in which they appear. Who am I? What am I? What is aware right now, yet unaffected, untouched by any content? Allowing all these waves to settle, to naturally collapse, simply resting in the here and now, Notice the peace of the background. And for the last minute, just do nothing. And notice the borderlessness of the experience of being aware.